What is up, my friends? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about Craft & Ride's Cabrio Fender for the One Wheel GT. Now, I almost forgot that I had ordered this. I had pre-ordered this Fender. I think it popped up on Craft & Ride's website like around 6 months ago. Like I remember, like in maybe even longer than that. I can't add right now. I pre-ordered it like around in March or like in April or May, and it was supposed to. I think it was supposed to come out like in late June or July. I just recently got it like about a couple weeks ago, and I've been using my flight fins all summer long as I hit the trails, especially like the mountainous terrain. Helps keep you seated on there, you know, jumping off curbs, ramps, skate parks. I love the flight fins for that purpose, and that's why I developed my riding habits off my XR using flight fins. As the season changes, I figured now would be a great time to swap out the flight fins and try out these Cabrio Fenders, because during the winter time I'm not going to be hitting the trails as hard or as much, but or the skate parks in the cold. I'm just not going to be doing that often. So I figured now would be a great time to try out these Fenders and to see if they actually block water, because quite often I get caught out in the rain. A couple of weeks ago, I was hitting up the Massapequa trails on Long Island, Nassau County, going northbound, and out of nowhere, this storm hit. Like it was sun in the sky and everything. You know what I mean? Torrential downpour hit, and I was caught without a fender, and oh my god, I got soaked. The board got soaked. Good thing that one wheel is pretty waterproof, because I've gotten caught out in the rain a couple times over the summer. So I wanted what drew me to these Fenders was that they're very they look really nice. I see the tire as like a work of art. Like I find beauty in the tire alone. Like as a former mechanic, I used to work on cars years ago when I was younger, in my 20s. I just could always appreciate the tire, even as a kid, hooking up your ride, your teenage ride, you went after the tire and the rims. So I see the one-wheel tire as a work of art, a thing of beauty. So I wanted a functional fender that can still show the tire. That's what I like about the flight fins. They have a quick release fender, you can pop on and off. But I wanted a fender that would show the beauty of the tire. So here we go. The Cabrio Fender, made to you by Craft & Ride. We're going to put this to the test. First thing I noticed with these Fenders is that it's halfway decent at stopping water, but once you hit like over like 8 or 9 miles an hour and beyond, like once you start going too fast, it's just not enough fender coverage, and the water will shoot up on you, especially if you're going to be hitting little puddles of a half an inch or more. It's just too much water at any given time spinning, and it's just not enough fender coverage to shield you from the water shooting upwards. As you can see in this little raining expedition I took just to test out the fender, I immediately after I saw that it was raining outside. We've had the after effects of Hurricane Ian coming down from Florida, so we're just getting a little bit of, not really much wind, but just a lot of rain. It's been raining for 5 days straight here. So I figured, you know what, let me try out these Fenders in the rain and see if they work. For cosmetics, they're just gorgeous Fenders. Like I said, if you're a fan of the tire itself, this is a great way to show off your tire, and having a little, protection, fender protection. So if you're going to be going under 10 miles an hour in a rainstorm with these Fenders, keep the speed under 10 miles an hour, and minimum amounts of water would shoot back up at you. But once you go on beyond 10 miles an hour, here I have some footage hitting the red line at 20 miles an hour. Probably hear my beep going off there. Water is shooting up way too fast, and yeah, no good. So it's not a fully functional fender, even though on the website Craft & Ride states that it provides functional water coverage. So I would say that's not entirely correct. It's functional if you keep the speeds below 10 miles an hour. Keep it low, and the water won't build up quick enough for it to shoot back up on you. So I would say that this fender provides a little bit of coverage. It's more for cosmetics. It's a beautiful looking fender, and but I would recommend, if anyone is out there that wants to make a functional fender that actually showcases the tire, you would want to bring the fenders up maybe a couple more inches on each side, provide just a little more coverage, and it would go a long way. and you'd still be able to see the fender. So if there's any Etsy entrepreneurs out there that have like a 3D printer or something, go ahead and make your own fender, or craft it right. If you're listening to my review, make another fender on top of this, man. You know, one that will give you even more coverage. So yeah, that's my final take on it. Here I'll show you my pants, my jeans that I wore while riding out on this monsoon of a ride. You can see the front wheel kicks up all the water on the inside part of my jeans. So yeah, keep it below 10 miles an hour, and you should stay somewhat dry if you get caught out there using these fenders. I like them. I'm going to keep them on over the winter for the most part. I think so. I have no remorse in buying them. I think they're awesome. And if I see another fender out there that has even more coverage, I would probably be triggered to buy, to upgrade these fenders for a little more coverage and still show off the wheel. So there you have it, my friends. My take on the Cabrio fenders for your one-wheel GT. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, throw me a like, and if you consider subscribing for more one-wheel GT content, skateboarding content, electric skateboarding, and arcade and video game content. A little bit of everything. Turbo Joe here. Peace out. See you on the next one.